Welcome back, everybody, to the NBA 2K22 MyNBA expansion series with the Kansas City Scouts. And today, we're going to face the Seattle Supersonics at home. Our first time seeing our new court with the updated outside of the three-point line darkened court. But before that, we have to sim 9 games, one of which is a game a day after our win against the Knicks from last episode. So, a couple of back-to-backs here on the road to this game against the Sonics, but let's get right down to it. Again, we don't have a Weaver for the next couple of weeks, so we'll see how things go without him. And I might have to lower Ronnie Jordan's minutes because I don't want him to also get hurt, because this little battery icon next to their name means that they don't really have that high energy and they might not be at full stamina for those games. And right now it's not actually on for Jordan, but it is on for Anunoby and Bowman. So I'm going to low Bowman's minutes by a little bit just to give a bit of a breather here. We'll increase minutes for Tyler Mullen up to 20, and we'll keep on going. By the way, if you guys have not already done so, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps get my channel out to more people in the recommendations, and it's a big help, and it can go a long way. Meanwhile, this is probably the last draft class that we're going to look at, because my plan for the series is to wrap up this season, which is the last year of the decade, the first decade in Scouts history, and then probably have one more year afterwards looking towards the start of a new decade. And after that, that'll pretty much be the series, because that should end right around when 2K23 comes out. So that is the game plan. And right now the top couple of prospects are Roderick Hall, Ricky Frazier, Jay Davis, Vladimir Saric, Ivan Petrovic, Harry Howell, Glenn Bridges, Jens Hasselhoff, AC McCoy, Miguel Aguilar, and Alan McLeod. Those are the top 11 prospects. Don't know much about them right now, but later on we'll have more information as the year continues. And just like that, Weaver is back much earlier than anticipated, as we kind of expected, honestly. It was just a game telling us the wrong date. And we're going to bring him back in, obviously. We're going to put Cartwright back on the bench, but he'll still be a major player, of course. Bring in Weaver. We'll take out Tyus Jones. Give those minutes back to Cartwright. We'll go back to making him our 6th man. We'll also lower Banks' minutes by a little bit. We'll lower Mullins' back down a little bit. And that should be good for us. We will also put Weaver back as our 2nd scoring option. We'll have Bowman be our 3rd as usual. But on the same exact day that Weaver is back, Cartwright has broken his left leg out for the same amount of time that Weaver just missed. What is going on right now? Are you serious? Weaver comes back, and Cartwright goes down the same exact day. Means that Tyus Jones will pretty much not miss any beats, and he's back in the lineup. I do want to give Banks back to around 30 minutes off the bench, and we'll keep it like this. So these past 9 games, we went 5-4. Not our best stretch of basketball by any means. And prior to jumping into the game against Seattle, we are 3rd in the conference at 17-9. 7.5 games back from Detroit, who is 27-4. They are on an absolute tear to start this season. The Knicks are ahead of us just because they have played more games than we have. They are still the same amount of games back as we are, but because they play more games, they are ahead of us right now. But we do have a better win percentage. We lost the first game by 11 on the road at the Chase Center. 33 here for Dirk Klein, who had 4 steals as well. Devin Booker, 36 and 5. Scotty Barnes, 17 points. The Scouts had 23 for Kirk Banks, 22 for Devin Cartwright, 15 for Mullen, 14, 7, and 12 for Ronnie Jordan, 13 for Graves, 10 for Bowman. Then we took down the Bucks at home by 4, 29, 8, and 7 for Jordan. Another game close to a triple-double for him. Cartwright drops 18 points. The Bucks had 27 and 10 for Zion and 18 and 18 for Willie Fuller. Big game by him. Then we took down the Pacers on the road by 6. Wade Webb, former Scout, as we all know, dropped 26 points in this one. Weber goes for 19 for Indiana. The Scouts get 24, 9, and 12 for Jordan, 1 board shy of a triple-double. Cartwright and Bowman each drop 20. Valentine goes for a nice double-double, and BJ Boston gets 12 points off the bench. Then we took down the Nuggets at home, dropping 132. Ronnie Jordan, a massive day. 39 points, 10 boards, 5 assists. He shot very well. Kirk Banks goes for 22 points. Cartwright goes for 17. The Nuggets had 28 and 11 for Arthur Ellis, former Scout. We then lost in overtime on the road by 2 to Chris Gilmore and the Philadelphia 76ers, who are actually a pretty bad team. They are 11 and 22 on the year, and this was not a good loss for us at all. Gilmore is a great player, but the team is really bad. The Scouts had 32 and 7 for Jordan, 23 for Kirk Banks, who's played really good basketball off the bench these last couple of sim games. Cartwright goes for 14, 7, and 6. Really good day for him. Overall, Valentine, another big double-double, but we lost. Then we beat the Pacers for the second time in the last couple of games. 32, 8, and 11 for Jordan. He has put up some really good numbers overall this season. Bowman goes for 27 and 10. Cartwright 26 off the bench. Banks 17. Roy Valentine 18 boards. The Pacers' highest scorer was Jamison, who dropped 13 points. And they had a lot of guys that scored in double figures, but nobody above 13 points. That's not how it's done, to be honest. But then, once again, we have lost to the Detroit Pistons. Have not beat them this year so far. We lost by 6 on the road. And they got 33 from Frederick Gardner, 28, 7, and 10 for Hal Adkins, 19 for Marty Fisher. The Scouts had 32 points for Jordan, not much else besides those points. Bowman, 25, 7, and 6. He had a pretty good day. 20 for Cartwright, just 12, 5, and 10 for Weaver, and I believe his first game back from the injury. And then here was the game where Cartwright got hurt. Weaver drops 23, 8, and 5 in a 20-point loss at home to the Knicks. A very low-scoring game here. The Scouts, I think, had their worst offensive day of the season. Jordan goes for 18 points. Banks, 10 points. Nobody else eclipsing more than 8. Cartwright had 7 points and played almost what he usually does before he got hurt, so it must have come in the fourth quarter or late third quarter. Valentine, 13 boards. The Knicks, though, had really good balanced scoring. Nobody really played too well besides Stephen Waters, who had a double-double. But aside from that, just a really off game by us, and that's why we lost. Our most recent game was another win, our third of the episode against Indiana, who cannot seem to beat us these last couple of seasons. 24, 11, and 11. A triple-double for Ronnie Jordan. Also shot the ball very well. Weaver goes for 23 and 7. Kirk Banks 19 points off the bench. The Pacers had 17 for Morrison, 16 for Madsen. Wade Webb held to just 8 points and 2 for 9 shooting. That being said, it's time to set our matchups for this game. Ben Simmons is the starting point guard. We're going to have OG Anunoby guarding him. For B.I., who is the small forward now over there in Seattle, we're going to have Ronnie Jordan guarding him. And for Cam Thomas, who is the shooting guard, we're going to have Weaver guard him. So here we go, back at home at the Sprint Center. It's our first look at the updated courts. And the Supersonics win the tip. Here we go against the other expansion team, one of our rivals across conferences in this series that we have faced plenty of times. It's a yearly occurrence at this point to watch a game against them. Cam Thomas spins, fires, can't hit, and here we go. Weaver, nice pass to Anunoby inside for the dunk. We are going to be using the same exact settings on screens that we have used the past couple of games. Again, trying to find out if that will work on a game-to-game basis for us. Isaiah Stewart fades away and drew the foul on Roy Valentine. That's his first. Pretty good year on offense for Isaiah Stewart. 20 points per game, although not shooting the ball very well for a center. But he knocks down both. We're tied at 2 apiece. Bowman spins, fires a shot, and knocks it down for his first points of the game. Stewart trying to attack once again. Can't score this time at all. Anunoby to Jordan. Top of the key three. Wide open. Jordan missed it. Ingram pulls up. Baseline jumper. Offline. 5 on the shot clock for Kansas City. Bowman has the ball. He fires a contested 3. Simmons has a mismatch on Weaver. Goes back to Thomas for a wide open 3. It's good. And Seattle leads 5-4. Weaver off a screen. Finds a lane. Nobody steps up. Easy dunk. Cam Thomas drives. Tough layup. Can't get it to go. Good defense there by Big Roy. Jordan to Weaver. He steps back and fires a very contested 3. Valentine gets the offensive board. Can't score through traffic. It's tipped, and Ingram comes down with it. Simmons finds BI for 3. It's no good, and Weaver out-rebounds Ben Simmons. Weaver cuts and dunks over Simmons. Great find there by Ronnie Jordan. Simmons not happy with that call. That is his second foul. Really good cut there by Weaver. Great pass as well. And the free throw puts the Scouts up by 4, 9-5. Ingram trying to attack Valentine. Can't finish. Another good defensive play by him. Jordan drives and pulls up and knocks it down for the mid-range jumper. Ingram for 3. Knocks it down. That cuts our lead in half. Jordan takes a screen. Drives baseline off the glass and in for a layup that Galloway could have stopped, but really just kind of sagged off on defense there. This shot is offline for Seattle. Bowman cuts. Jordan finds him, and he scores inside. Ingram has it poked out and stolen. Out of bounds off of him. Scouts take over. Was poked out by Jordan. Jordan, contested shot, rattles out. Takes down, slips inside, past Anunoby for the bucket. Jordan, open look, but it's no good. But it's off of Isaiah Stewart. Scouts keep possession. Tyus Jones, Kirk Banks, and Mullen check in as Jordan knocks down a triple. It's actually Graves who checked in, out Tyler Mullen. But still, a open shot there for Jordan. This time he knocks it down to make up for the missed one. Scouts lead by 8. Cam Thomas with the ball. Mismatch on Kirk Banks. He wants to pass it. Now back out to Starks. Time cutting down. And Starks has to jack up a deep 3. That is well contested by Tyus Jones. Shot clock winding down. Jones has to get a shot off here. At the elbow, it's left short. Watch this last play here in this first quarter, then Sim. Cam Thomas with the ball. Waits for a screen from Stewart. Takes it. Steps back. Got the switch on Valentine. Now time winding down. He wants to attack the paint. Drives, but can't finish the layup. Another good defensive stop by Roy Valentine. As Banks draws the foul, and that will take us to the second quarter now.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Okay, so 6:26 to go here in this first half. A really good first quarter where we only allowed 16 points by Seattle. We scored 28, and we now lead 43-26. Weaver for three, too strong. But so far, our defense has been spectacular. The offense has been pretty good too. We're trying to increase our lead to potentially 20 points prior to halftime. Ingram finds Stewart. Stewart can't make it. Bowman fades away. Too strong. Screen for Thomas. It's well covered by Weaver. He's locked up so far, and he can't finish. Weaver can't connect on that three. Shot clock once again winding down. Seattle has to force a jumper for Ben Simmons, and he puts too much on it. Bowman steps back, fires over Ingram, and knocks it down this time. A 19-point lead for Kansas City here at home. Ingram, tough shot over Valentine. No good. Jordan gets the board. Valentine pump fakes a couple of times, then goes up. Can't finish, though. It's been a defensive clinic so far by the Scouts, and that will continue. Backdoor cut by Jordan. Weaver finds a reverse dunk over Ingram. 21-point lead now for the Scouts. Jordan's got 12. Isaiah Stewart, time counting down. Goes to Ingram for three. Contested. No good. They cannot buy a bucket right now. Jordan feeds Bowman. Mismatch on Thomas. He fades away with a shot. Is no good. 5 on the clock for Seattle. Thomas with it. Pulls the trigger. And this time, a shot falls for Seattle. Their first since we have jumped in this quarter. Gordon takes a screen. Pulls up at the elbow and knocks it down in the face of Isaiah Stewart. Shot clock again reaching 0. Thomas, a corner three. That's 5 straight points for him. We call timeout. Jordan attacks the rim and scores. Ingram tries to attack. Got the bucket and the foul. That's the first on Bowman. Ingram has not had much luck scoring today, but he knocks down the free throw. PJ Boston finds a lane and gets the wide open finger roll layup. Ingram with the ball. Has to force a three. And it's well short, almost an air ball. The Scouts will drain the clock to take the last shot of the first half. Jordan with it, takes a screen. Has a shot he likes, pulls the trigger. It's no good though. And this first half is over, but a really great defensive performance by us so far as we lead 53-34. All right, start of the third. We're going to watch a few minutes, see where it goes, and then if it's not close still, or if it's still a blowout and they can't stop us as Bowman knocks that one down. Good shot right there. Then I'm going to try and see if we can watch the fourth quarter of a soon-to-be-had game after this one. So we're going to see if there's a close fourth quarter in one of the few games following this one, as that shot by Thomas no good from beyond the arc. And just see if we can get some close game excitement here before this video is up. Weaver off a screen. Gets inside. Hands off to Bowman. He pump fakes. Got him in the air and then scores. A 23-point lead now for us. Well, the Scouts won 104-76. A great defensive game. We held them below 20 points in 3 out of the 4 quarters. Ronnie Jordan goes for 31 and 9. Meanwhile, Roy Valentine, 3 points, but 23 rebounds, which is his career high and ties somebody, I think probably himself maybe, for most rebounds in a game by a Scouts player. So that is fantastic. Ronnie Jordan again played very well as he has all year. Ingram goes for 22, 8 and 8. Cam Thomas 19 points, but shot very poorly. And we're going to move on and see if we can find a closer game to wrap up the episode. Okay, I found one. And it's the game right after the one against Seattle. It's on the road, second of a back-to-back in Phoenix. We head to the fourth quarter, down by 7, 94 to 87. And going to try and come back in this one and see what happens. Let's go. So start of the fourth quarter, here we go. Phoenix has the ball, trying to extend their lead. John Collins stripped inside by Bowman, and we got ourselves a steal to start us off. Weaver, a deep three. He knocks it down. Jordan found him, and there's no crowd noise for some reason. Not sure why. And now Jordan gets a steal. Fast break by himself. He's fouled by Barker.
That's his second person shooting for the away team.
Okay, the crowd noise is back, I think. First free throw is good. The second good as well. It's a 4-point game. Barker lost the ball, poked out by Anunoby. He gets to it. Fast break for him, and he's in there for a dunk. 2-point game. They have shot 33% this half. They shot just below 60 there in the first. John Collins inside. Can't finish over Bowman. He is now cold from the field. Anunoby finds a lane. He ties it at 96. Okay, I had to simcast a bit because that must have fixed it. So Phoenix scored. They have the ball back again. Collins misses the dunk. Aiden gets the board and scores. And it's back to a 4-point game, but I think the crowd is fixed. Yes, it is. Okay. Bowman spins, fires a shot, and missed it. Baseline jumper, and he missed it. And now Jordan, a corner three, wide open. He missed it. Barker, blocked by Bowman, who gets the board. Jordan wants to attack the rim, has Fultz on him, but it does not matter. It's in for a bucket. Now for a bucket, a bucket. Jordan's got 24 points. He shot the ball well. Barker can't get this time. Aiden gets another offensive rebound and scores on the second attempt. Weaver's double teamed. He goes to Bowman. Now time cutting down. Bowman waits for a screen. Has a decent look and knocks it down. Aiden finds Collins inside. We can't stop him. He dunks all over us. The crowd is still not completely fixed. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix it. It happens sometimes when I simcast. Weaver finds a lane, baseline drive, and a dunk. Fultz for three, too strong. Weaver has to find somebody. He does, and Valentine scores without even looking back at the rim. And we're tied at 104. Fultz attacks and scores over Weaver. Weaver hop steps. Can't score. OG gets the board. Can't put it back in. Got the third board. Jordan for three. He missed it. Collins knocks a tough one down over Bowman. Weaver fades away off the glass. It's no good. Valentine gets the board, scores, and got the and one.
That's his fourth personal foul. Shooting for the away team.
Valentine can't knock down the free throw. It's still a 2-point game. Fultz Races to beat the shot clock and can't finish at the rim. Good defense by Bowman and Anunoby to force the miss. Ronnie Jordan, time cutting down. Contested three. Bolts. Pass picked up by Valentine. Jordan inside. Gets the tough finish to go. And we're tied again at 108. Backdoor cut by Collins. And the foul after the dunk.
Defensive foul.
I'm going to call timeout and see if that will fix the crowd noise, because I'm kind of bothered by it. It's way too quiet in here. After our timeout, Jordan takes a screen, drives, can't finish. Could have found Valentine there, I think, on the pick and roll, but did not see him, I guess. Washington pulls up. No good. Weaver, wide open three. He ties the game once again. 3 minutes to play. We are tied at 111. Collins fades away. Can't hit the shot off the glass. Bowman puts the Scouts in front by 2. Barker flies inside and draws the foul on Anunoby.
That's his second personal foul.
These free throws could tie this game back up. The first one is good. And the second is also good. Jordan goes to Valentine. Valentine scores! Big bucket right there, under 2 to play. John Collins takes a contested shot and knocks it down once again. Sorry, the crowd going dead silent after a shot is made is so funny to me. Weaver just broke Fultz's ankles. Screen for Jordan. He drives, lost the ball, it's stolen by Goodrich. Bolts pulls up, can't knock it down. Anunoby goes to Bowman. His shot is blocked. Why even shoot that? He pump fakes, he tries again, and can't finish. Collins stopped him. Under a minute to go. Phoenix has the ball. Bolts goes to Collins. He fades away again. It's no good. Anunoby gets the miss. Jordan for the three-point lead. It rattles out. No. Bolts to Collins. It's blocked by Bowman from behind. What a huge block. Under 10 to go. Trying to drain this clock out. Jordan with the ball. Fade away. It's no good. The Suns call timeout. 1.6 on the clock. That will advance the ball. Okay, fans on their feet. Suns have the ball. Washington, the last shot of regulation. It's no good. We're going to overtime here in Phoenix. Start of OT. Valentine wins the tip. We start with the ball. Screen for Jordan. Pick and roll. He flies past everybody inside for the dunk. And a 2-point lead for us to start us off here in overtime. Collins has it poked out, and Bowman has another steal. Great job on defense by him. Now Bowman for 3. The Scouts lead by 5. Barker can't finish. Bowman got there and stopped him. Weaver has a lane and another dunk. We lead by 7. Aiden fading away, hits the hook shot. That's the first Phoenix points of overtime. He is 10 for 12, but a plus-minus of 19, or negative 19, I should say. Weaver gets by Fultz in for another dunk. Washington, not a good look right there. Left it short. Jordan finds Weaver wide open down low. What happened there, Phoenix, huh? You're now down by 9. They're chanting, go Sixers, go. This game is definitely bugged. I'm sorry, guys. Bowman for 3. It's good. The Scouts lead by 12. What an overtime performance.
Suns timeout.
Wow, what a pass by Fultz to Collins. That was crazy. Weaver feeds Valentine. Mismatch on Barker. He spins and finishes. Great post move. The lob is right to Ronnie Jordan. Great read. Up on the shot clock. Valentine has it. And Anunoby. Now Weaver. Left it short. Another pass picked off by Ronnie Jordan. That's 2 straight steals for him. A minute to play. This game is well over. Bowman puts the stamp on things with a turnaround fadeaway jumper. He has had a spectacular overtime. And now a steal for Bowman. Fultz tried to find John Collins down low, but Bowman was right there. Weaver, the ultimate dagger. It's good. The Scouts have gone absolutely ballistic here. The Scouts will take this one on the road. A thrilling overtime victory. We win 136-119. A great comeback that started with that man right there, Darius Bowman. What a game by him. We just outscored them 21-4 in overtime after outscoring them by 7 to force overtime there in the fourth quarter. Aiden goes for 22 and 9, Collins 19 points. The Scouts had 34 and 10 from Weaver, 28, 4 and 11 for Jordan, and 27 and 9 for Darius Bowman. What a performance by our big three. Roy Valentine, a nice double-double. Kirk Banks, 16 points. And that was a pretty big win right there. We are now 18 and 9 on the season. That puts us up past the Knicks for second in the conference once again. And that is how we wrap things up. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. Again, please like and subscribe and comment your own thoughts down below. And until next time, take care and go Scouts.